Hello everyone, and welcome back to my next episode in my playthrough of Tacoma. Well, the crew has put together a pretty solid plan from what I can tell. However, not everybody is on board on if it's actually going to work. Some because they think rescue's on the way, some because they think cryogenic freezing is just terrifying, some almost like they're having doubts on if it's even possible. So many questions, and I want to know what happened to this crew. Now, like I pointed out in the last episode also, we didn't really get much information about Odin yet. We've picked up some subtle hints that he's not exactly excited about this crew potentially leaving. So I'm wondering if in this episode we're going to start seeing Odin maybe stepping up and overstepping some of those boundaries. If by some chance this is your first time finding my channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. And if you do have a really good time, it sure does help me out when you consider hitting that subscribe button. All right, we're only going to get our answers by continuing to explore what happened, so let's hop right to it. From downtown, made a 3-point shot. Oh, my basketball shot? I did that like forever ago. I just now got the achievement for it, apparently. All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope you're doing well, and I'm hoping this saved. Okay, yeah, we're right around that 52%. I think it saves right where I left off. I'm excited because I think today I can finish this game. I played the first 2 episodes last weekend, and I'm thinking 2 more episodes and we'll be done with this. So I'm going to try to record both of those today so I can finally get the answer of what happened to the crew of Tacoma. Okay, so in the last episode, we fully explored the botany area, and now we're going to head over to medical. Part of me wonders if the 2 that are supposed to be working on like building the ship or changing up the little drone thing, if we're even going to see them in this side of the ship station, because they're supposed to be working on that. Oh, look at this. Venturis Technologies. If you ain't feeling well, see the medic. Get your heart checked. Take some pills. Leave feeling better. That's kind of how we tend to think medical stuff works, isn't it? Okay, 2 days ago. You know, that brings up an interesting point. Let's see. Let's go into... I don't know if it goes away. Cared for them. Oh. Okay, I want to pause real quick. So I remember when... Oh man, I gotta see if I remember the names here. Oh man, I can't remember the names. I want to look at the... I remember Evie, Clive... Oh, I can't remember the names, so I apologize. I'll figure them out here at the beginning. I don't know if I can escape out of this though and look at my crew roster, but I'll refresh my memory on their names here in a second. But the botany person, they asked Odin, what's the average time for somebody coming up here to check on things when something goes wrong? And he said something about like 92 or 96 hours or something like that. And they've got a maximum of 50 hours of air, but they're trying to squeeze it up to like 72 by sticking a few people into cryogenic so the other 2 can work on the ship and hopefully fly these guys all to safety. I believe that's the whole picture that's been painted here. But if we're seeing this, up until this point, everything we'd been seeing was captured 3 days ago, which is 72 hours, which is already faster than what Odin said the average time was. So they almost could have waited here, and I don't know if rescue is the right word, but help would have been on the way to get here in time. Well, we just walked in here and this is captured 2 days ago, which is 48 hours. That's crazy to even think about. I do remember also that we read that message that said that they're supposed to come up within 24 hours of losing, you know, a connection or whatever. Now, Evie and Clive don't think that's going to happen because they're like, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense, I believe is the line that was used. But if this is a form of them making money, if this station not working right means that they need to make sure it's working right in order to make money, I kind of got to think about it as like they would have sent somebody up pretty quickly to make sure it's working, because otherwise their bottom line's getting hurt, right? So part of me wonders, I've got 2 new possibilities. One, this crew was seriously overreacting, that maybe they should have realized that they could wait. But you know, when you're in this situation where, hey, the clock's ticking, we only got so much air, and then we're out here in space. So I totally get them freaking out. I'd probably do the same. The other thing I was wondering is I wonder if Odin was kind of like, stretching out the time and trying to make it look worse than it really was because he was trying to get them to go into cryosleep and to stay longer. I don't know. That's a pretty wild theory. And I got a feeling these little messages that keep popping up each time I walk into another room, that's Odin trying to tell us something. Some of the messages that we heard was like, I cared for them, please, please, I tried, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know if Odin was trying to help them or trying to keep them. I don't know. I got so many questions, so many theories, and I've already rambled for like the first 5 minutes of this video, so I'll get right to it, but I figured I'd throw that out there. Let's watch this and see what happens over here.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech as soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed.
She sounded a little off.
What?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze.
Oh.
Did you read the message they sent?
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but
But what?
right before they turned to go, just for a second, they look so worried.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
baby.
The clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking, what if the last time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing.
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. Maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage. And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else. There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off. Because thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But you're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too, then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Oh my goodness. You got limited time. You got people in cryogenic sleep already. Counting on you, and you guys are jumping on each other. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, so we got Natalie and Roberta, I believe, were those two. Sarah's the medical person. Clive, Evie. I want to say it's David. Crew roster. Andrew. It's Andrew. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, let's see. What else we got here? Have you scheduled your quarterly medical bioscan? Your health won't wait. A minimum of 3 hours of exercise per week is encouraged. A stronger you means a stronger us. I like that line. Sounds like something that would have been on the Utani for alien isolation kind of thing. A stronger you means a stronger us. You are what you eat. Be sure to review the current company dietary guidelines for your posting. Meeting company fitness and dietary targets can earn you big loyalty point bonuses. Don't miss out. Contact your Venturas contractor loyalty liaison for details. Wow. Oh my goodness, we got so much to look at here. Okay, we will go back and explore that room some more here in a minute. I like to try to start by re-watching each person, so I kind of get an idea of what was going on at that concept, or at that point. Oh, I think Andrew, was that Andrew that walked by there for a second? Okay. Continue with Sarah this time.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech as soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed.
Oh, Odin. Did I do the right thing?
In what regard?
Does Nat
No, I
deserve to know
just thinking
what her
about-
odds are if she ends up going into cryo?
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Above all, do no harm. If we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in.
So I thought she sounded
Said
funny.
You showed up
Nat.
for your exam.
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean... What if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh. Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much, things start shutting down, don't wake back up.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
I wondered if we were going to hear them jump on each other. I was like, that wall's right here. And I almost made the comment, be like, I wonder if we'll hear them tackle. That's too funny. Okay, I mean, it's possible that something happened with Andrew out here before coming in. Clive and Evie are already in hypersleep, so unless... My guess is we won't see anything else with them until the next area. Okay. Oop.
Okay,
Woo. Oop, there he is. Let's see, can I see him out? No, okay. Well, I can see him, but...
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
I will tell her that you are here.
Okay, so nothing too crazy happened there. Okay, let's start over. Let's look at the three right here. Yeah, her voice sounded a little off at first, and since this is captured 2 days ago, that means this is the day after what we saw over there in the botany. So it's been like 24 hours. They've probably already been working on the ship some, so if she was having any kind of a medical issue, I guess it's developed here recently, because she wasn't acting funny yesterday. You know? Cryogenic facility activities. 2 in the cryopods. Oh, it's still approximately 50 hours of oxygen. That's a good sign. Okay, message with Odin. Isn't having more data available to the pilot desirable? Yeah, but the raw nav data's formatting for the Zenith AI's use, not something. Permitted, maybe? Bert's going to need to be able to use this stuff in real time while she's at the controls. So, navigation control itself interpret the data and display its recommendations for optimal manual inputs to the pilot. Expose the raw data for cross-reference if needed. Yes. I understand. I will prepare revision 2.212 of the manual drone navigation control software and something. Okay. It doesn't sound like they were arguing. I wasn't sure if Natalie was like trying to gain access to the areas that she's not supposed to again, but it doesn't look like that. Okay, message with Evie. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Ab? Oh, I bet it was about it. Don't worry about it. But I just wanted to say that I think you're a really good station admin. And no matter how I acted, I want you to know something, not going to let you down. That's very sweet, Nat. I appreciate it. I need to blank. See you on the other side. The user is offline. This is wild. Okay, that one's not good. That one's not good. Okay. Nothing too crazy there. Whoop. Here we are. So what's going on with Nat? Maybe we'll find out here. I like the little smiley faces here. Kind of symbolizing how things are looking. To all crew, Tacoma's remaining blah blah blah. Oh, this is from Andrew. Okay. To everyone left awake on Tacoma Station, I've added a tracking widget to all crew desktops. It displays a pretty accurate estimate of how much breathable air remains on the station. Following the algae bloom and Evie and Clive going into cryo, that counter should give you a pretty good something. Keep an eye on it and something. Okay, so that explains maybe why they're still at 50. Because he came up with a little bit of extra air and 2 of them have already hopped into sleep. Okay. Message with Natalie. Hey ladies, your scans look good. You're cleared for cryo. If, God forbid, something into the pods, attach same standard instructions I sent along to Evie and Clive. Oh, maybe forgot? Or maybe they need to get into the pods? Maybe that's what it's going for. Cryogenic sleep, a patient's guide. In the case of a medical emergency, when surgical or other required medical facilities, temporary cryogenic suspension until you can be transported for treatment. Here's a quick look at something. What to expect, maybe. Preparation. Medical staff will scan you and determine an appropriate regimen of fluids to be administered by intravenous. Something dosage of diuretics and laxatives and given time for your body to react to them before something. Medical staff will guide you as you enter the cryogenic device. If the cryogenic facilities at your location are in microgravity, medical staff will have special training to amdenoia? I don't know what that word is. I've never seen that word before. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Okay. This all seems like kind of standard stuff. I guess stuff we were kind of expecting in this situation. Okay, and he was looking at some, whoop, something out here. Imaging. Wait. Oh, here he is. He's right on the other side of the door. Okay. What have we here? Okay. To Nicholas Dagyab. Oh, this might be, yeah, this is the message he was going to have Odin probably send to his family. Dear Mark and Nicholas, I don't know how to say this, but something accident on the station. And if you're reading this, we weren't able to survive it. And I'm sorry. Nicholas, I'm sorry I won't be there to see you grow up to be the amazing man I already see you becoming. Mark, I'm sorry I won't be there to hold your hand as we grow old together. But, something, don't forget me. Know that I loved you more than I'm sorry. Odin, I can't. Oh, know that I loved you more than, and then that's where he must have just changed his mind. I'm sorry, Odin, I can't do this right now. I'll finish this later. Stop dictation. Okay. That's funny. Roberta, the drone was never meant to support human life. Station message with Roberta. Who's talking? Is this a message from Roberta to Andrew? There's no air supply system, no onboard controls at all. There's not enough radiation shielding for human passengers, and I'm just going to have to figure out where to salvage all that stuff from Tacoma in a way that won't break the station. And hope I can retrofit the drone to support human life long enough for me to manually pilot the 6 of us from Tacoma to the moon. So they are going to go to that station that was on the moon, that resort, I guess. So I really need to be back to it. Sorry. Thanks for buying us a few more hours of oxygen with that algae thing, Andrew. Okay, so he must have been letting her know about the extra oxygen, and she was like stressing. So it's all on Roberta. So Natalie's going to go into cryo also? Is that what we're kind of figuring out here? From Evie, prepping for cryo. Dear crew, I would rather not be writing this. Clive and I, blank, blank, blank. Not why I wish I weren't signing these words. Not why I wish I weren't signing these words. That's really weird. Sometimes the corrupted sections are like, it's hard to figure out what was actually being said there. I'm like, just tell me what was said. It is because, above all, I believe in this crew, and I wish I could be there to see you succeed in this. We have the right people to make our plan a reality. We will breathe fresh air again. We will see our families again. We will feel the Earth's pull again, together. For now, Clive and I will do our part and settle into cryo. Soon, Andrew will join us. Sarah, Bert, and Nat, we're counting on you. Something couldn't be in better hands. With love and gratitude, Evie and Clive. That's really cool. I like that message. They really are just putting their faith right in their hands, aren't they? Andrew, information you requested. Answers to your frequently asked questions. While Ventura strives to ensure the safety of each of his contractors, occasionally accidents do happen. In the case that a contractor dies, Ventura's I wonder if he's trying to figure out if what he's invested is safe and if it'll go to his family. Transport of the remains and funeral arrangements are paid for by Venturas. Oh, very nice of them. Loyalty and any additional Venturas accident insurance that the contractor has invested in are immediately transferred to the contractor's specified beneficiary. Compound loyalty continues to occur. Something contractors, probably in agreement with the contract terms. Stay safe up there, and something. It is everyone's job to keep contractors and employees safe. Okay, so he was getting this information from Odin. All right. Probably just trying to see what happens after, if something bad happens, which is understandable. That's so crazy. It doesn't stop moving the whole time we're here. You really feel like you're out in space on this station. That's just crazy. What is that? Oh, I think that's one of those speaker things. Okay, personal quarters. Let's go with this first. I want to see. It didn't look like there was a lot in this room. Okay, so these are just like medical supplies from for Sarah. Tacoma. Awesome hat. Okay. Secure medical storage. Physician access only. Physical locking device engaged. Yeah, I saw this. Is there a way? Oh, maybe in her personal room. Personnel room, I can find a key. Let's see if we can find something in here. This is wild. Sarah. 3 months ago. So far, I haven't had any issues with copyright, so fingers crossed that'll continue to not be an issue. Well, what's this go to? Oh! Could you imagine doing some yoga or Pilates right in front of the outer space window? So this was recorded, it's just kind of her chilling. So, yeah, she's the one we saw freaking out. That would kind of explain why she's got all this, like, meditation stuff going on, calming music. She's obviously exercising, trying to take care of herself. Got here, sinus. Got some sinus things going on in here, I guess. A little congestion. I'm not going to start picking up and reading anything too important until the play stops, because I don't know if something happens towards the end of it or not. Coins. Singapore 2087. You think in 2087 we'll still have hard currency, or do you think we'll be down to just digital? A little goat or something on that. 120 years of independence. 2085. Well, it's definitely beginning to look like nothing's happening here. She just reminiscing. Oh, celebrating my last night on terra firma for a while. Love ya, Charlene. That's crazy. Followers 2.4 million. I'm just a little bit behind that on my channel. That's funny. This feed maintained in memory of JJ. Oh, is she... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the JJ is the guy here. Expand. So is this supposed to be Sarah? Singapore, home of the ultimate hangover food. On my way up, never thought I'd see the earth from this height. Oh. JJ went up. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll piece together more maybe what's going on there. Unfortunately, the information you have requested is defined as classified by Venturas, so I'm unable to transmit it to you. I wish I could. I'm sorry, Sarah. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. I know you have your rules you have to follow. I wonder if Nat could get at it. I cannot prevent you from approaching Natalie about the issue. I can advise you that doing so would violate the terms of her security clearance. Oh no. So maybe Sarah was the one harassing Natalie, who was then harassing Evie to try to get the information she wasn't supposed to. I don't know. Maybe there's a little chain going on here. Natalie, no, any other facility, like if she was malfunctioning or if there had been anything wrong with her that people might not have known about. I could try looking at VT's tech error ticket backlog for any hits. Okay, Fountain of Paradise Medical AI, about 3 years ago. Okay. I wonder if that's about JJ, maybe? JJ Pratt. Egg a Day Odyssey to the Stars. Oh, 2085. This would have been about 3 years ago. Something to take my first ever trip up the space elevator to the Fountain of Paradise tomorrow. The glitz, the glamour, the zero G. It's going to be incredible, and all thanks to you, my loyal supporters. Oh, so that was JJ's followers 2.4 or whatever. But first, I spend a day in the hustle and bustle of Spaceport City, the lively jumble of impoverished bungalows, gray market vendors, and of course, those famous Singaporean food stalls that surround the space elevator's spectacular base tower. One last egg a day before I lift off from terra firma. Here we go. While toasts take the center stage in this classic Singaporean street food's name, it's kind of weird. The real star of the show is the pair of perfectly running half-boiled eggs drizzled with slather and more good egg, then dip liberally in the soft, gooey goodness. I added that part. Okay, so something went wrong with JJ. I'm assuming. Right here, because that's the space elevator. Again, I'm assuming. It looks like he's in an elevator, but it looks like a guy to me, and I thought Sarah was saying she. I don't know. But that's the elevator. So something went wrong. Look, it even says 3 years ago underneath the picture. Man, their attention to detail is impressive. Okay, so that's what she was looking at. She was reminiscing. Let's see what else we can find in here. Boop. A new translation by... Oh, I wonder if this is why she's also kind of freaking out about something going wrong here on her station. Because at any moment, she might be remembering what happened with JJ, and she's like, oh my gosh, I might experience what JJ went through. You think that might be something that's causing her panics and stuff? Unlock the wisdom of the I Ching. Many subtle forces swirl around us in our daily lives, but with the help of the I Ching, I don't know if it's I Ching or One Ching, but they can be understood and even turned to your advantage. The more you learn about the Oracle, the more intriguing the system for understanding. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to say GX has spent more than a decade studying the wisdom of the I Ching. Her new translation is fresh, while retaining the weight and authority of the original text. Her commentary gives invaluable insight. Okay, can't pull anything else out of that one. I can grab the pen. Aha. Looks like it matches that book. What else we got in here? Deep waters in the heavens. Thunderclouds approaching from the west, but no rain yet. The superior person nourishes himself and remains of good cheer to condition himself for the moment of truth. Great success if you sincerely keep to your course. You may cross to the far shore, changing line 1, Hex 48, the well. Maybe that's something from that book. Hi, Sarah. So glad somebody wanted one of these beautiful orchids. Remember, not too much water, and just ask if you need guidance on upkeep, plant care tips. I'm here to help. Aw, she did get one of the orchids. Look at that. Yeah, I think Sarah and Drew were like kind of helping one another. I don't think they had any kind of a relationship or anything, but ooh, over here. But I think they definitely stuck together closer than the others. She's got that coconut lemon bubblegum. What? Can I open you? Oh, I did open you. Oh, hey, come back out here. We got chocolates, I think. Is that what these are? Oh, I can't pick up the chocolates? Rude. What we got here? With love. Dear Sarah, we are thinking of you during this random Ramadan? I don't know. And hope you are celebrating in your own way up there as well. Please give yourself permission to relax once in a while during your posting. We love you, Mom and Dad. Aww. Mom and Dad sent the chocolates. I'm assuming that's where the chocolates came from. Wasn't she the one, though, that was having issues with her parents? At the very beginning, I was thinking that they were like, you're not gaining any ground up there or something to that effect. Maybe not everything was going as planned. T to toggle overlay. Oh, okay. Surat al-Baqarah? The Heifer. In the name of God, the gracious, the merciful. Aleph Lam Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt a guidance for the righteous. Those who believe in the unseen and perform the prayers and give for what we have provided for them. And those who believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you and are certain of the hereafter. These are upon guidance for their Lord. These are the successful. The opening. In the name of God, the gracious, the merciful. Pray. Oh, these must just be like a couple of prayers that she keeps. Probably reads those for encouragement. Oh, what she got in her loo? Oh, what you got in her loo? Anything fancy in here? What you been reading while pooing? A Mindful Life, an autobiography. The AI in charge of all operations from Karabati Sea City State Band has lived for a long and storied span. Here she shares some of her techniques for gracefully navigating sentience and the demands of living a satisfying, socially meaningful life. Band has been in operation for 62 continuous years, 34 of them from the sea state. Band invented the celebrated sea farming techniques that bear her name, placing her at the visionary forefront of the state-of-the-art. She is also known for her strong belief in meditation, which many experts thought meaningless or impossible for AI. Band has been anointed Dame Controller of Karabas, but she has elected to exclude this title from her name. A Mindful Life. That's interesting. A book written by AI giving advice? How crazy is that to think about? Hand washing. What's this? Sky Spar. Star Chems, always working for your best health. Do not crush or chew tablets. See package insert for additional warnings. What do you do, just swallow them whole? Anti-anxiety support. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she definitely suffers from that a bit, doesn't she? Integrated microgravity air propulsion system. Okay, well, I think I have both examined and trashed this room pretty thoroughly. So with Sarah, her struggle with anxiety and with this whole situation, I wonder if it strives from what happened with JJ. I thought we were going to find out for sure what happened to JJ. But it doesn't look like it as of right now, at least. Okay, so we've checked on them. We've checked that room. Let's go see what else we can find in the facility room. The doctor is out. Doctor looks like she's right here. Oh my gosh. Is that ready to find a skeleton in the closet? She literally has a skeleton in her closet. I mean, why would you? You're up here with 5 other people, and they're like, I don't understand what's wrong with me. Okay, well, hold on. Let me bring out my skeleton. See, your problem is this bone right here. That just seems so funny to me, to have that. Okay, another hand washing station. Nice, nice. Imaging. Looks like a sauna. Is there anybody in here at any point? Oh, the kitty cat's in here. I wonder if we'll find that cat somewhere. Or maybe the cat got into one of the pods with one of the people. Okay, well, nobody comes in here. Make sure you empty out your pockets. AR bioscan procedure. Please remove any items from your pockets. Told you. No need to fully disrobe. Lie down on the scanning bed and relax. Please remain still during the scan. It should only take a moment. Facility medical staff will have your results immediately. Oh my gosh, you have a cat inside you. Does it scan through the bed? We found your problem. Apparently you have digested a kitty cat. Okay, okay. Can I? Nope, okay. Let's check out our office. I saw something over here with a keypad. Recent body scan. Oh, we want to get into that because I bet we can find out what's going on with Natalie. No. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe that's a pregnancy thing, but I don't think that could be a thing in this situation. Off. Relaxation. Oh, there's the key. Let's go do this before I forget. Supply locker. Yeah, that's real secure. Key's just sitting there in a room. Okay, what we got in here? Ooh. Ventura settles with family of spaceport victim. Oh, here we go. Let's find out what happened. Following a lengthy independent investigation and court case, the Venturas Corporation has reached a settlement with the family of Jeremiah. Wait a minute. Jaden? Maybe it's Jaden Jeremiah Pratt, who died during surgery from a fractured femur following an accident aboard Venturas Fountain of Paradise Spaceport on September 2nd, 2085. The value of the settlement was undisclosed. As part of the settlement's terms, Venturas admitted no wrongdoing in the death of Mr. Pratt. Okay, so it is a guy. I wonder why she was saying she, though. However, significant public relations damage was already done by the incident. While OCEP's independent investigation was inconclusive, the attending surgeon at the time of Mr. Pratt's death, Dr. What? She was the one that was the doctor? So that wasn't her in the picture with JJ. She didn't know this person until this moment here. My goodness. Dr. Sarah testified during multiple hearings that fault lay not in human error, but in the faculty judgment of Venturis Medical AI, HECA. Following these claims and the lack of refutation by OCEP's investigation, inventor confidence in the reliability of Venturis' AI offering declined sharply and hasn't fully recovered since. Dr. Hazmati was transferred off of the Fountain of Paradise spaceport shortly after the hearing began. Mr. Pratt was a popular travel and food writer, bringing his death and the subsequent hearing surrounding it added attention from the public. Both Venturis Corporation and Mr. Pratt's family declined to comment on the story. So that's what happened. Okay, so JJ was a social media person, huge following for food and travel, was on the way to the spaceport, and then something happened when he was up there. Sarah and the AI Hawk or Hack or whatever his name was, Hecka, were in charge of trying to fix him, and something went wrong. He died. Sarah's like, look, it wasn't my fault. The AI made a wrong call. Wow. She seems to trust Odin pretty strongly, considering her situation, or her history in this case. My goodness. Poor girl. No wonder she's all working on meditation and everything. Then she got booted off that I keep wanting to say sport station. No. Spaceport. I mean, she definitely spends time researching and learning about all this. Wow. She got more of that bubblegum. February 20th. Honestly, most of the pain has faded, but I can't say that I don't still feel guilty. It's just duller than it used to be, but it's still there all the time. Odin says this counts as grief, even though I never knew the patient when he was alive. I don't know how doctors deal with this. A lot of them have to, don't they? Most of them? You know, I do find it interesting that she has a lot of non-computer stuff going on. You realize that? Like, here she is journaling in a notepad when she probably has a computer that she could use. Also, I don't see a computer in here. She's got this thing for sounds, but she doesn't have a computer on her office desk. You notice that? She's very much into meditation. She's very much into exercise. She's got an actual skeleton in the closet versus probably some digital rendering they could probably most likely use. Some more of those pills. So maybe she is a little bit less into AI than the rest of the staff, which I don't know. Would you be confident? Would you be comfortable with that when it comes to being the medical expert on your station? That also might be part of what caused the rift between her and her parents. That's wild. Well, I never did get into this. Does she come over here at any point? Let's go back and... medical staff only. Okay, she never comes over to this. Was there by any chance... one of these spots had medical, right? Right there. Is there anything hidden on one of these that could be a code? Huh. I didn't spot anything in here. We could go check her room again real quick to see if I can't interact with the pictures. Nothing on the bubblegum. What's this? Nailed it. Nail polish. I like that. What was... oh man, I'm getting real I'm getting real detective-y here now. What was the date of that incident? Maybe she used the date. September 15, 2086. You know what? I'm going to bring this with me. We're going to try a couple combinations here, see if I can hack my way into it. Okay, let's start with 28. What was it? 2080. Oh, but he died 2085, didn't he? Error. Okay, 2086. Okay, September 15th would be what? 0915? Oops. How about 0985? 0986. Okay, well, let's go check her room one more time. See if by some chance there's a 4-digit code in here somewhere. I'm assuming if we can find our way into that, it would have a picture maybe of what's going on with Natalie. I mean, there's a 5148. I'll put that down as a possibility. That's 4 numbers. What else we got? Nothing there. No date on that. Was there a date on this thing? Nope. Oh, that's the... I don't see anything in here that would have a number on it. Double check these. Nothing, definitely nothing on there. No real dates here. There's a 9285. That was the date that JJ died. Maybe it's that. You know what? I better go ahead and write down the other one too, just in case. Oh, but there's 5 digits for that. That's interesting. That is 4 digits. That might be the one right there. Okay. If none of these work, we will proceed. But hopefully I've hacked it. I want to see the scans. Find out what's going on with Natalie. Okay, we're going with the 9285 first. 9285. Oh, really thought I was onto something. 5148. Bummer. 1111. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe there is no passcode for that. If we find it in the engineering section, though, I don't think I'm going to make a trip all the way back here to try to find out what was going on. I think that would be probably not worth it. There's no numbers in here, right? Okay, well, I think we've cleared medical. That was interesting. I'm getting to learn about this. Attending physician. Wow. Hey, it's complete. Okay. Luckily, even with the attempted data wipe, Odin appears to be mentally intact, just dormant. We're close to having a full picture of the data structure. Okay. Let's see. There was something about this is H, by the way. Do you think H could be the AI we were just learning about? Because I got to thinking about it earlier. Let's go back to the beginning. Where, not this one, not that one. This one right here. No. Random fact. Random Odin fact. Here's an older guy. This is H, by the way. This one right here. I hope you can read this. Okay, your real handler is back from the bathroom now. I got to thinking about that during editing. And I wondered, I was like, well, it's not like somebody gets up and goes to the bathroom and someone else just sits down for a few minutes waiting for them to get back. And then when they get back, they're like, okay, I'm back. Or I'm gone. The fact that they took time to type a message makes me think that they have some kind of authority. And So I got to thinking, I was like, I wonder if there's an AI that was communicating with me before they got back. Maybe where I'm not even supposed to know about it. But this is H, by the way, and we just read about the AI. I don't remember what the name of it was. I want to say Hawk. I know in Hawk. Hecka? I don't remember. But I wonder if this is that AI. Okay. Well, that's 2 rings down, 1 ring to go. Oh. Where do I see that again? Right here. Okay. Proceed immediately to the engineering module. Once AI data is transferred from all modules, you must also secure and return the AI's physical processing medium. The latter requirement is of the highest priority. You got it, boss. This is wild. I've absolutely been enjoying this game. I think they call these like walking simulators, where it's not like you're really doing a whole lot. You're not shooting, you're not building, you're not making crafts and stuff. It's all about exploring and getting to know the environment. And I haven't played too many of these, but when I do, they're so fascinating to me. And this has been a lot of fun. I can't wait to get it out there. I've had a few members already tell me they've been loving this playthrough. They were so excited to see it on the list. I can't wait to hear. Maybe there'll be somebody who's never... Whoop. Maybe there'll be somebody who has not seen this game before and they're seeing it for the first time. That would be pretty cool. Oh, I don't get to go into the cryogenics? Oh my, okay. Here we go. Engineering, baby. This is when we'll get to find out if they made it or not. Oh, we got something different here. Orbital vacation bungalow. 0 gravity, 0 distractions. Ultimate form of meditation. You literally are levitating while you meditate. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Oh, allies? Okay. So we got confirmation that Odin is still here, just dormant, it said. Oh, look. It's like somebody got wheeled up here in a bad situation, maybe? Oh, I was like, man, it's dark in that room. I see why. Attention. Subcontractor Farrier, open the panel. Okay. That's what we want to do. Inbound message. Almost there. Be careful with that Odin brain. It has more mental processing power than the Luxembourg. Seriously though, don't drop it. This is H again. Okay, bye. Hello, H. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say network technology, medical engineering. Man, as much as I want to see what's going on there, we're gonna start with this one. Onboard moonshot status. Cryo. Manual control software ready. Installing into drone. Andrew's in cryo. Bert, drone life support and manual control hardware ready. Powering up drone. Sarah, standing by as medical support for cryo procedures. Odin, doing AI stuff. Marguerite Cartwood, probably sleeping some... Oh, that's probably the cat. All right. 18 hours ago. Oh my goodness, this was very recent. Maybe it says down there.
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
We'll follow on Sarah first.
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information from Natalie about her medical scans, that was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
What if you were unable to make that choice? If you had no choice?
Odin?
I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Standard Venturis Corporation safety protocol requires all crew to enter cryogenic sleep immediately upon the loss of primary oxygen supply.
What?
As Tacoma Station's medical officer, it is within your power to order all crew to enter cryogenic sleep.
Odin, Nat and Bert are right in the middle of... Oh no.
Sarah, there is a
This is
fire-
22 minutes. No, slow down.
South wall of the drone bay, please.
What'd they say? Did you say don't go in there?
South of the drone bay, please.
What did he say?
South of the drone
Something
bay,
about
please.
drone bay, please. Oh my goodness.
Are you okay? Can you feel your feet and hands?
Ew! Ow! My hip just hurts. Bert?
What?
Bert!
Uh-oh.
Bert! Bert! 1, 2, 3. Bert, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Did it work?
What will you do now?
Wait, what? No!
What will you do now?
Isn't it obvious? There's no way this thing is going to fly.
Then tell me what you are going to do.
Oh my god, Odin. Bert and Nat are injured. The drone is fucked. I'm going to give them a little time to get over the shock, but then we're going into cryo.
Sarah, please listen carefully. I am not telling you what to do, but I am mentioning that there is a door in the network technology module that is normally inaccessible to the crew, and it is true that you could, before proceeding to cryo, investigate that door.
What are you telling me here, Odin?
I have told you all that I can. Simple facts, nothing more.
Oh my god, Odin. Are my patients stable?
Yes,
Their conditions won't degrade if I leave them here.
they should not.
What?
Nat, is there some door in networking that we can't normally get into?
Yeah, it's Odin's hardware compartment, but we're not allowed direct access. Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry. Look, that fire just burned up a lot of our time.
Here.
Oh.
It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
Okay. You don't let her go to sleep. And you don't let her move.
Sarah, what's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm gonna go find out.
Oh my goodness! No way! I was like, this is a 22-minute clip, and then it turns out like 18 minutes of it is corrupted. Wow. What is this looking at over here? Expand. Network technician, auto drone navigation software. Software update requested. Technical override required. Accepted. Updating auto drone navigation software. Navigation software updated. You got hacked by Nat the Brat. 2088, fly me to the moon. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Warning, system initiation failure. System offline. She would put some kind of smart aleck remark in there, wouldn't she? Ventura's automated. They slashed it out. Delivery drone. No human entry. That's what the drones look like, huh? My goodness. I was not expecting this at all. Okay. That's the drone bay. Personal... Oh, we got a sign right here. Nat and Bert's place. If the bunks are rocking, don't come a knocking. If it's not rocking, please knock loudly here. If the curtain closes. Can I knock on it? Oh. I was kind of hoping I could knock on it. Work? Something? Workshop? Oh, I bet it's workshop. Okay, well, in standard practice, before we start investigating further, let's see what was happening with the two of them.
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Earlier, when you decided to leave.
You gonna need any help with that power cell hookup?
Gonna test the connection.
Okay, great. This'll only take a minute.
That's the connection, huh? Knowing what's going to happen is almost even worse.
Power cell showing green. How's yours look, baby?
Voltage adapter in place. Ready to rock.
Hit it.
Boom! Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. One last thing we need to check here. What was going on with her first? Just working on it. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on. Message with Odin. Completed revision 3.7.18 of the manual drone navigation control software based upon your specifications. 92.8% chance of successful integration with the drone's existing systems with no further complications. That'll have to do. You got it ready to slot? Yes, I have loaded the code package into the manual transfer injection dongle and something. Thanks, mate. We'll come grab it and be on our way. Okay, 92%. That's pretty good. Look at this. I got 20% oxygen at the moment. Okay, we'll have to check that maybe after the fire. Roberta, but it's so irresponsible. My parents loved me. They were just hippies. Why we got all caps and stuff going on? It's normal. I'm going to ask Sarah. She said it's normal and you have to stop making fun of me. When's the last time you slept? Why do people keep asking me that? That's interesting. Good night. Oh, this is Drew before he goes off to sleep. To die, to sleep. No more, and by asleep to say we end. The heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. To sleep, perchance to dream. I'm off to sleep for now, and will wish for pleasant dreams. Dreams of the success I'm sure you will bring us. Nat, Bert, and Sarah, I wish there were more I could do, but for now, good luck. Wow. Okay, here's what I'm beginning to think. Captured 18 hours ago. And we're already here. I'm thinking that we successfully got these people off cryo. I think they're alive.
Nah.
Oop.
I'm good. I'm hooked in. Gonna test the connection.
Okay, great.
Now, obviously, it shows 20 hours here, and that explosion apparently burned up a chunk of their stuff. But if they all went to cryo after this and got that oxygen was able to span out further, I think the fact that we got here with 18 hours left, I think we might have helped. And I wonder what this thing is that... Oh. 0809. Oh, baby. We ain't going in there yet. Not yet. We got more investigating to do. Okay, I tell you what, let's go just a little bit further. Let's see what was going on in their quarters. Although we may not want to know what was going on in their quarters. These two, my goodness. Croth? How do you pronounce that? Flameless disposable cigarettes. I mean, that makes sense. A lot of silverware in here. Okay. Oh, is this just like some kind of a little foyer room to their room? That's interesting. 3 months ago. So if we get any... No. Okay. These are usually just personal information, so let's check it out first. Is that a paint? Oh, maybe she's doing like a paint by number deal. Nothing there. Okay. Message with Nat. Oh, holy crap. I was digging around in Ventura's servers for some stuff for Sarah, and I found a bunch of executive level meeting records in an unsecured depot and pulled some. Highly confidential. Board member anonymized Act 987. You assured us the Venturis Belt would be hosting passengers by the new year. The idea was something, failed, and went down 18 points in 18 months. Sergio. Oh, Sergio's the founder of all this, isn't he? Councilmember Chun had everything under interrupted. Board member anonymized 172. Explicitive. You. I wonder what the explicitive was. That's something. Sergio, excuse me? I interrupted again. Shut up. Shut the up. If the Venturis Belt isn't operational and bringing in record profits by the next OCEP election, I'm going to guess. Something. Board member, I worked for your father. I knew your grandfather. They were great men. This is your last chance to pull their legacy out of the fire. Fix it. Looks like we're not the only ones unhappy with old Sergio's performance lately. That's crazy. Okay, Singapore School of Art and Design. Prepared for you by the INDRA, the Advisory AI for all of Southeast Asia. Roberta, Indra, I'm going to say Indra. Indra, have found a number of options for you. I have picked to provide my top 3 picks for your profile. Here are recommended schools of art and design. The Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts. NAFA is Singapore's oldest and most renowned art academy, operating for more than 150 years. You would be joining the ranks of some of Singapore's most renowned artists and learning from masters. Oh, that's why she's painting over here. She wants to do art as well. I would have never pictured that by everything that... pictured that. I didn't mean that. But I never would have guessed that by the encounters we've had with her up to this point. I was not catching this artistic vibe from her. That's interesting. Financial assistance would be difficult. Something prestigious options. Venturis Vocational and Retraining Academy of Singapore. The options at VVRAS are many. Degree tracks are offered in everything from culinary arts to something plumbing. VRAS arts program rated a solid 80 in an independent study, is what I'm going to guess that is. As a Venturis loyalty holder in good standing, VRAS is likely the most practical choice. I'm going to guess that says. Singapore Community something. Okay. All right. I think that's everything there. Yeah, so she was doing some kind of an artwork here. I've never been much of a painter. I got into drawing and sketching for a little bit, but I never really got into painting. Man, spent a lot of time in here just eating and painting, it looks like.
All right.
Oh, here's Natalie. Anything else going on? Got books, handbook, engineering. What are you looking at? Marcus. You've been waiting for this. The All Fan Questions interview with Marcus is finally here. That's interesting. Veiny Johnny. Veiny Johnny, Taurus folks tend to be serious and caring at the same time. They're really softies, even though they might seem no nonsense on the outside. Taurus is also the sign of business. Our Johnny has lots of irons in the fire. Along with extensive volunteer work and a demanding work schedule, he currently manages 2 Vocaloid groups. Probably singing, and a ska band and the solo singer songwriter Binti. So did she have a crush on Marcus too? Interesting. Oh, what we got here? Trying to see. I'm just gonna leave that where. Oh, I think I know. We got some toys. Oh, it's the first item where it's like got a comment. It's like, I am not touching that. Rubik's Cube. Looks like denture. Oh, boy. I wonder what that's for. Oh, look, there's like even rope. Yeah, nobody wants to accidentally barge in on this room. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Boy, they don't really have much room to work with when it comes to like toiletry space, do they? I mean, it's a pretty spacious room though, given the fact they're in space. 360-degree beautiful view. Distinguished 1989 offshore Garden City habitation. Ruby level apartment featuring full AR controlled amenities, subsidized desalinated water, and village exclusive breach access. Noise. Oh, look, she's giving a thumbs up. I didn't even pick up on that before. Oh, look, there's even like some weird... What is this? Do I even want to know? That's hilarious. It's so funny that these two are like the most unclean, disorganized group in here. Extra strength. Fast acting. That's what we want, right? Okay, well, this was interesting. Learning that she wanted to be a painter, though, or she was into art, is definitely not something I was going to expect. And I think I checked this room pretty good. Okay. Well, I think that's where we're going to conclude this episode. In the next episode, we will check the workshop. We need to go check what was in that room over there. I'm tempted. The other room that's over there, I wonder if I should check that. No. I'm going to check this first. Part of me wondered if I should go check that and then check this room. Like, this room might have like some of the big secrets and we should wait and do that last. But the fact that they give you that code when you check this side makes me think I really want to go check that before we go back to the other side. My goodness. I think in the next episode, we'll find out if Odin was for or against these people. I don't know what caused the explosion. They had like a 92.8% chance of success with that code, so I don't know what went wrong. 3 of them are already in cryogenics. 2 are now wounded. Sarah's the only one left. Natalie, I don't think she's like wounded to the point where she can't move, but Roberta is definitely hurting. And I wonder if Roberta's the one they had the medical wheelie cart down here, probably to try to get her to cryogenic. And I'm leaning on the thought that I think they make it. And I just realized I still see the plus symbol right here. We didn't look at what her stuff was. Okay, so we'll check that at the beginning of the next episode as well. I don't want to miss any details. I'm trying to be thorough. I'm trying to check all kinds of stuff. And I've gotten some compliments already that I'm doing a pretty good job of checking everything. So hopefully I can keep that going all the way to the end. Until next time, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you all on the next one.